Summers is a camp run in the winter school holidays for children between the age of year 3 to year 9. But I mean, that's what it is on paper, but it's so much more. It's a lifestyle. It's a huge part of my life. It's a huge part of a lot of people's lives. It's a community of people who want to impact positively on children's lives and on each other's lives. And that's what Summers is to me in short. It's almost unexplainable, the actuality of what Summers is to the people who would come to this camp.
Oh, what sort of defines Summers Camp for me is the community, number one, and the tradition. Like at the camp, and anybody who's been to the camp becomes sort of part of the community.
I don't know, I think in today's world there isn't a lot of community, like, I don't know, everyone's kind of insular and just involved in their own world. A lot of today's world self-centered, so having a community like Summers still in existence is just amazing in of itself, and then getting to be part of that community and getting to be part of it just feels amazing. It's warm fuzzies.
There's a few levels. So you've got campers, obviously, come along every year and love it. You've got leaders, you know, they make the camp run every year in, year out. You've got the cooks, and you've got the slushies. They're very important. All of these different factions are part of the community of Summers.
Week on camp, for me, that starts 2 or 3 days before the actual week of camp, and we have the before Summers meeting, and we all get together somewhere outside of camp and organise, you know, finalise all our plans, make sure everything's organised, everything's done. Then the Sunday before camp, a whole team of people come down and set up all our audio equipment, make sure the actual camp is ready for everything. And then Monday morning we all come down and set up all our decorations. Then the kids stream in on Monday afternoon, and then activities begin and just organised chaos.
Favourite thing about Summers? Probably the meal times. You get all these delicious meals 3 times a day and everyone sits around and it's like a giant family dinner. It's fantastic.
Mealtime entertainment is basically at lunches and dinners. Kids can write in letters to dob in their leaders, and then at meal times those letters will get read out. They'll have to come up to the front and do some horrible, disgusting task that's secretly not that horrible. And yeah, basically get gunged in front of the campers just for entertainment purposes. And it's probably more fun for the leaders than it is for the kids.
It's called chameleon capture. The leaders dress up and we run into the bush, and then the campers have to run into the bush and capture us, and have to try and get all the leaders back to a base where they've captured us. And yeah, they've got a time limit to do it, and it's a big activity. It's probably one of the highlights of the week for any camper.
We don't place a huge emphasis on religion, so if a kid's not massively religious or a leader isn't particularly religious as well, it's not a huge deal. But we do have worship every morning on camp, and then we go into study groups, and we don't so much emphasise the Bible as just the ideals and morals from Christianity. So it's more about being a good person and leading a good life than being a good Christian per se.
When I was young, I suffered depression, I think from like the age of 7. I was really shy, really shy. I came to camp and immediately I felt welcomed. It was the first time that I'd ever felt that I belonged somewhere other than my home. And it's been that way the entire time I've been here. I've been coming for 10 years, and I don't think there's ever been a time that I felt an outsider or a stranger. And I can definitely say I'm more confident now.
Welcome one and all to Summers, it's good to see you here in numbers, where we'll ride and jump and dance just for a while. With activities to please and big plates of mac and cheese, and all our mates and leaders here to make us smile. Well, the food is always great and the atmosphere's first rate. I don't know how we're gonna fit all this in time. If the towel hearts your bed, all the way to big green shed will splash around in puddles made of liquid sunshine. Well, there's something special in the air. Camp Mum's hearts are always full of love and full of care. Well, there's no problem Camp Dad can put away. So my question is, who is excited for today? Well, the slushies are excited and you know Camp Rep's invited. We'll rhyme and cheer even if our socks are damp. So welcome here the young and old, let your voices be so bold. Oh, what a week it's gonna be on Summers Camp.